Hey guys. All right, we're back. I'm the Star Wars dad, John, the cruise guy. Anyways, today we are going to go over something that a lot of people might not know about if you're a new cruiser, the expenses before you actually get on the ship, aka parking fees and what you should pay for certain attendance. Before that, though, our theme song.
Who is that across the deck? Always wears a smile, no time to rest. Got lost luggage again. Don't look at me with despair. John the cruise guy is there. John the cruise guy. He will help you fly. John the cruise guy. He will never lie. Seasick, feeling rough, cabin smelling weird. Someone stole your stuff, never ever feared. John the cruise guy, he will help you fly. John the cruise guy, he will never lie. Stuck out on the ocean, no hope of return, except for one notion, a lesson to learn.
All right. I know it's a little long, guys. So if you actually like it, please put something down in the comments because I can actually chop this up and make it a little shorter. All right. Let's get start. All right. If you're brand new to cruising and you've never been on a cruise ship, all right, we need to actually start to talk about fares for you to park at the terminal. All right. If you're cruising out of the US, you are looking probably at $20 to $30 per day that you're going to be parked at the terminal for your cruise. So let's say you're on that cruise ship for 7 days. You're looking at anywhere from $20 to $30 to be parked at that terminal. All right. I've broken down most of the pricing for most of the ports here in the US, and I'm going to go ahead and list those off. And then I'm going to start to give some alternatives and some extra fees that will be involved before you actually get on the cruise ship. So Port Canaveral, which is my favorite port to cruise out of, all right, you're looking at $17 per day to be able to park at their terminal. So imagine a 5-day cruise, that's $17 times 5. All right, Miami is going to be $22 all the way to $25, depending on the day. All right. Los Angeles, it's $20 per day to park unless you have an extended vehicle. You know, if you've got an SUV, a major van, something like that, you're looking at $40 to be able to park that. So New Orleans is $25 per day to park right now. Now, these are regular vehicles. These are not oversized vehicles. All right. Seattle is a little tricky. Seattle is anywhere from $20 to $33 per day to park, depending on the time of year and what's going on in Seattle at the time. So you're looking at $20 to $33 per day. All right. Mobile, Alabama. Mobile is one of those ports where there is only one cruise line in Mobile and only one ship that goes out of Mobile. And as of right now, it's only running half the year. It's running 6 months out of the 12 months that we have a year. If you want to park there, it's going to cost you $20 a day to park at the terminal in Mobile. Okay. Tampa. All right. Tampa's a little tricky, guys. Tampa will be anywhere from $15 to $30. $15 is for uncovered parking spaces. You will not have a canopy or anything that you drive under. It's just going to be in a parking lot. That's $15 per day. Now, if you want to park underneath something, it's going to be $30 a day at Tampa. Jacksonville. All right. Jacksonville is going to be $17 to $20 per day for regular vehicles. All these cruise rates, I mean, all these parking rates that I've gone over are strictly for regular vehicles that you're parking with, except for LA. LA has their own special price, but you might run into the higher pricing, you know, for large vans, motorhomes and things like this at your other cruise ports and pay up to $40 for those also. But I will tell you this much, the Port Canaveral in Cocoa Beach, like I said, it's my favorite port to actually sail out. It is easy to get in. It is easy to get out of. If you're sailing out of Miami, Miami is the largest cruise port in the United States. It is absolutely massive. And they've got gates for 7, 8 different cruise lines in Miami. And getting in and out of Miami can be a chore in itself. So if these prices are too high for you, there are options, guys. All right. There are definitely options. I like to always park at the cruise port, but I don't pay anything for my parking. I've got a disabled veteran plate on my car, so I don't pay anything for me to park in any of the Florida cruise ports. I have never gone out of New Orleans, so I don't know how New Orleans is, and I've never gone out of Galveston, so I don't know if they honor disabled veteran plates or not, but I know in all Florida cruise ports, I can park for free. All right. Now, when you come into the city that you're going to cruise out, let's say Port Canaveral, you've got Cocoa Beach there, or you're cruising out of Miami or New Orleans, Mobile, wherever it might be. If you're staying the night ahead of time, what you can do, you can look into hotels that actually have what's called cruise parking there. They'll have shuttle services that will run you to the port. And when you get off the ship, they'll pick you up and bring you back to the hotel where you can pick up your car. A lot of times these can be a lot cheaper than what you're going to pay at the terminal. Now, the upside to parking at the terminal is as soon as you get off the ship, you throw your bags in your car and you're gone. You're not having to wait for someone to pick you up, bring you where you need to be, and then check in, put your luggage in your car and get out of there. It can be an extra hassle to be able to do that. There are, excuse me, there are also various parking lots that you can choose from. Most of the major cities that have cruise ports, there are going to be actual parking lots where you can park at for your cruise parking. They usually average like $10 a day, which will be half the price of what you're going to pay at the actual terminal for the cruise line. But like I said, we're running into convenience issues because with these paid parking lots, you park your car, you pay your fee. They have a shuttle service that will take you from the parking lot to the cruise line, drop you off. Then when you get off the ship, you will actually have your baggage, put it in the shuttle. It takes you back to the parking lot, and then you have to board everything into your car and leave. All right. So depending what's more convenient for you and what your budget's like is what you want to think about when it comes time for parking. Now, something else that we need to talk about before you even actually board the ship as far as expenses go. Are you going to be dropping your bags off? are the porters going to take your bags and put them onto the ship for you? If so, it's always recommended at least to tip $5 per bag. I mean, these guys, they're out there working hard. I mean, and they're making money living off the tips that you give them. So if you pull up and you want to drop your bags off, guys, let's at least tip these guys. I mean, like I said, it's recommended $5 per bag for them to get your luggage to security, to get it scanned, and then bring your bag onto the ship so that it can be delivered to your room. I mean, let's face it, guys, we are taking a vacation when we're going cruising. So there are going to be expenses. I mean, parking, hotels, your bags. Let's face it, it's part of it, guys. But I don't want to ruin anyone's vacation. We do have our group cruise coming up September of next year. And whoever likes to go, I've posted in a few extra videos of mine. But if you'd like to go and you need information, please hit me up. I will get back to you as soon as possible, right? And I'll give you all the information that you need for our group cruise on the Mardi Gras, September of next year. So with all that being said, I appreciate it. Everyone have a good day. And this is John, the Star Wars Dad. I will talk to you later.